New every and yes, you can see today it's a very, very different topic. So yes, first thing first, let me see if I can adjust the stuff that. All right, probably this. So as you can see, today we are going to tackle a constructed language, or normally known as conlang. So, just a quick brief thing because this is actually something I've been like wanted to do for a long time, and we finally get to do it. Yay! All right. So, as you can see, me in the background. We're in VR chat. You can see my mouse cursor is moving or whatsoever, but yeah, whatever. So today's topic, Australica. So in this case, Australica is a constructed language, meaning it's a made-up language, and it is based on logic, pattern, science, and philosophy. And then most importantly, when it comes to like science, we are referring to computer science. But if sometimes we need to refer to natural science, then yeah, we'll take inspiration from that because this language is meant for like it follows certain patterns. Like for example, if you have a certain family of words or group of words or whatsoever, they should look and sound alike. Like for example, in English, all right, let's see if I can pull up the little note whatsoever. That's a little spoiler, but we'll see. Let's see. I wonder. Oh, okay. Yeah. Any app. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. Before that, let me see if I can like add a screen capture in this case. So let's see. Screen. Excuse me. Capture. Add source. We'll just go with brunch, and then we'll just say add source. There we go. Perfect. So if I just go Alt, there we go. So at least you can still see me right there. There we go. So as you can see, like for example, in English, if we want to say a direction, we can go left, right, front, back, and up and down. Now the problem is, okay, we as native speakers, we already get used to this already. And oh wait, let's see. There we go. And we don't even care like, okay, does this like any pattern or whatsoever. We just get used to it already, straight right away. But now the problem is, why left is spelled this way? Why does it start with L? Why does right spell this way? Why does it start with R? Same with front, back, up or down. Even the pronunciations like doesn't follow a certain pattern, although all of them, they represent a certain direction. The same goes for Chinese as well. Um, in this case, if we want to say left, right, front, back, up, down, we'll just say 左、右、前、后、上 and 下. There we go. Here's the thing, for 左 and 右, if you go take a look at the oracle of it, you know what? You know what? Let's just look it up. Let's just look it up, shall we? Let's just look it up. In this case, let me just hide this thing. Let's just look it up. So, okay. In this case, this also means that I will need to like change my language to Chinese, and yes, I'm biologically Chinese. Of course, I can speak 2 languages. Whatever. Um, so in this case, I'll just go 做, and then we'll just have 甲骨文, which is the earliest form of the word left in Chinese. So if we take a look at the images over here, we're just gonna wait for them to load a little bit, but I'm also streaming and also searching on Google, so that's not exactly really that good. But here's the thing, you can see, perfect example. Like, look at this thing. This thing is just like perfect thing. Let's see if I can. Oh wait, did I got it? Oh no, I got the wrong one. It should be this one. There we go. Okay, there we go. So now we can see this one over here. Oh boy, it does not capture the cursor. Snap. Or, oh wait, can I? Oh lord. Oh wait, I should be able to double click it. There we go. Capture cursor. There we go. And now it's gone. Oh lord. Oh shucks. And now everything's gone. No. Oh wow. Oh wow. Just in case in the chat, help please. Where do I? Oh lord. Okay, I'm using Streamlabs. And then, oh boy. Let's see if I can show it to you though. You know what? Oh wait. Okay, like the moment when I say Windows capture any app. Oh lord. Okay. Fine. Let me redo the whole thing again. Screen capture at source. You know what? That will work as well. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Alright, let's see. During brunch, we need that screen capture brunch. Do we have that? Okay, yes, we have that. Can this capture my... Oh, yep, okay, good. Good, alright. So at least this one can capture my cursor, which is good. Alright. So, if I just add... Alright, first thing first. Let me see if I can lock this thing, since I know that is safe. All I need is just this. Okay, there we go. So if I just go... Whoop, there we go. Now, as you can see, this one over here, back in ancient days, this in Chinese, this means left, which is actually your left hand. And this one is right, which is your right hand. Which is actually something pretty cool, pretty good, and I like it. I love it really much. Until, out of nowhere, they decided, alright, how about let's add a little teeny tiny stuff down here, just to spice it up. And I was like, dude, why? 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 Just, like, look at this. Look at this. Originally, we start from this, left and right, and then suddenly they just add in this thing. For what? I don't know. I don't know. It destroys it. It destroys the beauty of symmetry in this case. So I was like, oh, sad. Okay, so Chinese is not off the hook as well. Chinese is not off the hook as well. So if I also do up or down, so in Chinese it would be sang or xia. Let's see if I can. There we go. So if I just go up, there we go. Whoop. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Like over here we have. Oh Lord, I'm doing it so wrong. There we go. As you can see over here, we just have this like ball or ground, and then you just say, okay, up here. And then you would do the opposite if it's down. Like you flip the ball upside down and you point, okay, down. Okay? Like until now, okay, fair, that's how you write up. That's how you write up in Chinese. But now the problem becomes, okay, once you let's see. Like, okay. Let me see if I can write them. Let me see if I can write them. So over here, we'll just go. Ah, perfect. So take a look at this. This is how you write left, right, front, back, up, down in Chinese. Now the first two, okay, yeah, fine, they look alike since they're just mirror reflections of each other until they just decided, alright, I'm going to add this little bit over here, I'm going to add this another little bit over here. Like, why? And then this one over here, we have front and back. They look totally different. And then even if you look at like the traditional Chinese character for front and back, they do not look alike as well, and they look very different. Well, unless it's like up and down, like they almost look similar. It's just like there are like reflections of each other. So we have that. But let's just say even they do look alike a little tiny bit. The way you pronounce it, it's way different. So that's the sad thing. So in Australica, what we are trying to like design is for a set of nouns or words, if they have some sort of relationship with each other, they should sound alike, they should look alike, and they should follow a certain pattern. So even if you do not exactly remember how that word is to be written or pronounced, at least you know there is a way to derive it. So it's almost something like you're figuring out a math formula or something. Like for example, if you all still remember, like a squared. Nope, got it wrong. Like, like all of you definitely know a squared plus b squared, and you definitely know it's equal to c squared, which is the Pythagoras theorem. Now the only problem is how do you prove it? Like, let's say you don't even know that what's happening over here, but all you need to do is you just pull out a few shapes, like the triangle thing, and then you just know, hey, like the huge square minus the four right triangles, you have the same remaining area, and they should be the same, and then you get this. You can derive it. Like for example, one classical thing is, what is this equals to? Like some of you might memorize it, and then you can just say a squared and then just 2ab and then just b squared. There you go. Oh wait, can I? Oh lord. There you go. There we have it. We have that. The only sad problem is sometimes we don't even know where does this comes from. So sometimes we'll just say, all right, let's see if we can derive it immediately and see what we can have. And you just have a squared and then ab and then ba and then b squared, and it just immediately ends up as a squared plus 2ab and then plus b squared, and then boom, see, you can derive this thing. So that is one of the thing of like what Astralica is like trying to achieve, which is something like it follows some certain of rule, so at least you can start to like guess and try to derive it in some point. So yeah. Now here's the thing. Astralica is started and it's still going on until now since 2020. Okay. Let's see. So if I were to like open this thing up, so in this case, for you guys who did not like catch up with Astralica, we can do a quick revision of what is going on in Astralica. So let me see if I can like do this immediately. Boop. There we go. So we have it, Astralica over here. The way that you can go to this is, here is our website. Once you go down over here, you go to app. Oh lord. Okay. Once you come to our website and all that stuff, you go down here, you go to learn, and once you click on it, go to the third page, and now here we have it, Astralica. Click on it and you are here now. So we have that. Alright, so let's quickly speed run. First thing first is the scripts, like the glyphs. And just in case, most of the time when it comes to like conlang, most of the time, or what we expect is we just immediately dive into our phonetics inventory table or whatsoever. But no. In this case, we are going to say, okay, since Astralica is meant to be like universal and pattern based, we are going to say, okay, our inventory table is going to be like anything you can find on that thing, perhaps. But yes, soon you'll see. So for the scripts, we have four types of them: ancient script, formal script, casual script, and standard script. For the ancient script over here, which is the very first version of Astralica script, and yep, they do look a little bit old whatsoever, but that's why it's called ancient. Like over here we have the vowels, and over here we have our consonants as well. And as you can see, if they sound alike, they look alike. So that's the thing. It follows patterns. Although some of the shapes are arbitrarily decided, but they're designed to look alike if they behave alike. Like for example, if we come to the consonants over here, we can see m, b, p, f, v. All of them are at the lips. I'm not going to use like any fancy words to like describe your oral parts or whatsoever. No, I'm just going to say lips. I'm going to say lips and teeth or whatsoever. I'm not going to say plosal, nasal, whatsoever, because that does not make sense to me as well, and probably some of you as well. So I'm just going to simply say just lips, lips and tips, lips and teeth as well. So m, b, p, f, v. All of those stuff. You can see all of them share the same radical. The same goes for s, t, z, and sh, ch, j as well. They almost look alike. It's just a little bit of like difference. So so you might be thinking, wait, isn't this abugida? Well, not quite. Abudi abugida also considers the vowel as well, but no, this is just the consonants. And then, of course, for the tongue part, we have n, l, d, t. For the back of it, or sometimes people will call it nasal or whatsoever, but nah, just call the back of your throat or something. We have ng, g, k, h. And once again, they share the same parts as well. Now the only problem becomes if you were to write this thing again and again and again, like just normally, your hand is going to spam. Your hand is going to have a hard time, and that's not good. And just in case, I believe VR chat is lagging. Oh lord, that is not good. Let me check. Let me see if I can revive. Ah, great. VR chat is not even responding right now. Well, doesn't matter. Not a big deal. That is just for effects. Anyway, so this is why we have the other scripts. The other scripts are actually technically the simplified version of the previous one. Formal script is the simplified of ancient, casual is the simplified of formal, standard is the simplified of casual. So if you come over here and you just press each of them, you can see how they got simplified over time. Like we have casual script over here, and then finally we have standard script. With standard script over here, I would say standard script is the most complete script we have so far. It takes care of a lot of like consonants and all that stuff. And also, since Australica is inspired internationally, Australica is inspired by English, Chinese, and Japanese. So sometimes we can see we have z from Japanese, and then we have sh from Chinese as well, sh, ch, j, or whatsoever. But one key thing from Chinese, like heavily inspired by Chinese in this case, it would be something like the vowel e. Like, okay, let me see if I can like do it this way. So in Chinese, let's see. Whoop. Can we even? Oh Lord. Okay. There we go. And I'm just gonna like. Oh wait. Oh, I cannot do it that way. Oh, I cannot. I cannot crop the corner. Okay. Anyway, all right. So in Chinese, if you were to see this, and then if you see this, and then okay, wait, no. There we go. Here's the thing. You can see in Chinese, the way you pronounce it. Okay, in Hanyu Pinyin or in Chinese pronunciation, all of them they use the same letter, which is I. Now the problem is the way you pronounce it is different based on your consonant. For this one is sh, so this one over here is but this one also this one over here, this one is xi. So this one is and this one is e. And then this one is which is way different from the others. And this is a bug in Chinese. This is a bug in Chinese. This is why sometimes some of the speakers, like learning, like intermediate speakers who are still learning Chinese, the first time they saw this, they pronounce it as she. That's why in Kung Fu Panda, they have this like Master Shifu, but it's actually Shifu. Okay? That's a problem. It's a bug. So, the way we fix it in Australica is since they differ in consonants, um, we have a different vowel